Well, it's been a while since my senzu saga, and I thought I might talk about what I do here at Seer. First of all, let me reintroduce myself. I am ST filmmaker, and ever since I was a kid, I've often been told that there is a line between fiction and reality that's pretty cut and dry. That there are things that are real and things that are often considered not real. Illusions, impossible, you name it. And over the years, I've come to the realization that the line isn't as clear as we thought it was. There have been some things in fictional mediums that were either based on real-life events and works, or may have been inspired to do things in real life in the near future. From Chi being the main inspiration for the Force in Star Wars, or the communicators in Star Trek, leading to the cell phone, to even big things such as Iguana being the real-life senzu. I believe that when you look really hard, you find something you never thought existed before. Now first, let's break down my title. Could it exist in real life? Don't ask why there's no L at the end of steer, but pay attention to the first word of that title. Could. I never try to be black and white about most things, because even solid facts could be proven wrong from time to time. But that particular word is a synonym for one of my inspirations, which I'll get to sooner or later. They Might Be Giants. No, not the band, but the movie the band was based on, starring George C. Scott. Scott's character, Justin Playfair, said this memorable line regarding Don Quixote. Well, he had a point. Of course, he carried it a bit too far. He thought that every windmill was giant. That's insane. But thinking that they might be, well, at least the best minds used to think the world was flat. But what if it isn't? It might be round. And bread mold might be medicine. If we never looked at things and thought what they might be, why we'd all be out there in the tall grass with the apes. As soon as I heard that, something sparked, but until a year ago I never thought to do anything about it. My main goal in Seer is to seek out any, if all, fictional mediums and try to find real life equivalents. There are certain rules that I go by when it comes to this. 1. Nothing too obvious. Unless something groundbreaking or hidden, I'm not going to repeat examples I used before. Unless, of course, there's new info regarding such examples. 2. I am not always right. I've tried to stress that I want this show to be interactive. I want people to actually prove me wrong, or at the very best, let me know what I missed. Argue with me or amongst yourselves, so long as it's not reduced to insulting one another. It's called Could It Exist in Real Life, not It Does Exist in Real Life. 3. I am not always resourceful. Although I had to do most of the research myself when I started out, it doesn't mean I know all the mediums. Suggest a few movies, comics, games, you name it. As long as it's not Twilight, I'm fine with whatever you send me. 4. Miscount is real. You've really got to suspend your disbelief on this one. To me at least, a myth has some truth to it. It's an exaggerated account that got chewed up somewhere in between storytellings. Ergo, I base my findings on myths, it still counts. After seeing this video, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Do you think there's some truth in fiction, or do you think that I'm some nut rambling on camera? Let me know in the comments below. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more. Scott's character, Justin Playfair, said this memorable line. Scott's character, Justin Playfair, said this memorable line. Scott's character, Justin Playfair, said this memorable line regarding Don Quixote. Well, he had a point. Of course, he took it. 1. Nothing is too obvious. And 4, miscount is real. You really gotta suspend your disbelief on this one. To me, at least, a myth has some truth to it. It's an exaggerated account of